A little bit of a warm spell again. I've just been doing some yard work, you can call it that, just moving mud, ready for the fence delivery, all the materials to do the fence. So, China, AliExpress again. Not all of it is railway related. Obviously I don't know what's in what box. Well, we do then. I think that was it. 6 items. 3, 4, 5, 6. So, another leather belt. A very nice looking. I thought it was aluminium. I think it's plastic. Be careful how I take that off. I presume you unscrew that so that you can release the collet. Yep. And take the blade out, or grip it in. So I thought it's a bit more ergonomic than those little thin round ones for when you're trying to chomp your way through wheels, sheets or plastic card. And there's spare blades stored in the top of the handle. So and it comes in a little fancy presentation case, and it was well, cheap. What was it? A couple of quid? Yeah, £2.5p with the tax. So it'll probably snap. I don't know. Depends on what you use it for. Now this, I saw these donkeys years ago, and they always used to be quite a bit of money or very specialist. But obviously with the advent of China copying everything and making it cheaper, this is one of those little pick and place suction tools, which I thought would be handy dual purpose. Probably not so much with me electronics because I don't do chips, so the little flat sucker pads probably little finite details probably won't be that useful, but all the same it's one of those better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it moments. And again, it was £1.12 with the tax. That's not anything to do with railway, so we won't waste time opening that. And these, I don't know what glue they use for their jiffy bags, but it's bloody good. This will be an assortment of screws type 1, and this will be an assortment of screws I'll be a bit blasé with this. I know what I'm cutting. I'm double bagged with this one. Jesus. Anyway, really, almost there. No, it's right past the bloody parcel. Right, so we've got those little tiny track screws, or just tiny screws we can use for track. These ones are the countersunk variant, and the other ones are round head, and there are some tiny little ones in there. You can see my dirty fingernail because I've been out in the garden. They are small. What do we got? 1.3 or 1mm by 3mm, 1.2mm by 3mm, 1.7 by 6, 1mm by 4. So they're handy when you get something that needs screwing in on wagons, sometimes freight cars. And nice to see again the cases turn up, although we have managed to mix and match all of the bloody screws. But at least the case isn't broken. So they'll go in the old spares drawer. Well, I was going to say, I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was when it just turned up, but it's just come up on my emails that my Roundhouse tank cars have been delivered. Right. Bloody stuff. we're back. I was thinking then for a minute they're all going to be floating around in the box, but fortunately I've made some effort to keep the boxes still, but not the product in the boxes, but never mind. I think these are still, yeah, in their kit form. So hopefully everything's there. Some have been more assembled than others by the looks of it, so they're a bit old for the period, but unfortunately tank cars are probably, I think, the hardest thing I've had to try and get hold of. Got the 2 halves of weight. I don't mind, I'll put some more weight in these anyway, but yeah, that's still sealed. Hardest thing to get hold of. Obviously these aren't, well, these are 20,000 capacity. I think the newer ones are 23, slightly larger. Most of it seems to be there, so hopefully they're all in one piece. So we have to make do. I did find some other tank cars, but they're those blue propane ones I bought, or LPG. I paid £40 or £20 each for the twin set. Rails of Sheffield want £34 for one. No, not happening. So we've got a bit of a bumper Friday today. This one was from Key Model Publishing, or whatever it is, the people behind Gets. And I went, hang on, what the hell are they sending me something for? And then I thought, oh yeah, they had an offer on of Rusty Rails 3D printed stuff. I didn't know whether it was coming from him via them or them. But I had been on his site and he got a notification that he'd injured himself, so he was having, you know, struggling with production. And as it was, Key World had a 10% offer on. His Class 60 items were out of stock, else I would have bought them, but unfortunately they'll have to wait for another order. So what we've got is some more. They're on a different thing now. Rare train lamps. And some traditional ones. Fortunately they have turned out, they are very delicate, the little bars. I don't know whether it's even going to focus. The old oil lamp style, which I hadn't got. And some newer versions of the ground lights. Right, fingers crossed for parcel number 2. I know Dino's just messaged me because he picked up a Class 37 from the same seller, and is a happy chappy. And I went initially, I had 2 locos that I was looking at that this guy was selling. One was a Class 08 Hornby one, and that went for £107, which I didn't want to part for that much money. And the other one was I wanted another rail freight Class 20, and I will probably offload my Hornby Class 20. So this one has done little to no work. I think he's another one, like an armchair modeler maybe, collected it, and now he's having a change in what he's doing. And again, this one still got the factory oil on it. The wheels look to have had little to no use. If this has been on the track, it's literally done a test run and gone back in the box. Obviously this is an earlier version. the detailing isn't great on these. Personally, I don't care. It has the effect of what it needs to do. We've got the pack, which I do need some of these on one of my other ones because they were missing. So it's the earlier one. It's got the sprung buffers but no illumination in these. I have got a black cat kit for one of the variants that I'll get round to putting in at some stage. Now it's DC ready, not fitted, so it's not a problem because I have a Soundtrax Economy sound decoder, 8-pin. I think I've ordered two 21 pins as well, but I think I've got an 8-pin one, so that's going to find a home probably in this, or it might find a home in my DMU, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so we'll give that a test run in a little while. Okay, round 3. We've got the diagonal box again. Unfortunately, I only won the one item. I did hang out. I won this, held out for about 4 days, and another item was coming up, and I got this one for a reasonable price, and a very similar one was coming up, and it got the £16, and I thought, well, I've got postage on top. If that goes another bid, it's not really worth. Well, I have noticed while I've been perusing more on websites rather than eBay recently, more for the American stuff, there's an awful lot on there. It's cheaper to buy them new than some of the deluded people that got them on eBay. I found the centre beams, the Walthers centre beams, £27 brand new. Someone wants £35 for a used one. So this is a Gunderson boxcar, Norfolk and Southern obviously is usually my targeted items. Now there was a little a ballast 2-bay hopper car, which was the other thing I was hanging out for, and I think that ended up going to £20 odd. It's not worth that for second hand. You can buy some of the stuff. I've got some Bachmann stuff coming, could even be today, I'm not sure, from Jadlams. They were £14 brand new. Well, it's Saturday and it's Jadlam. Just the one. No expense beard packaging. There is none. So I've got some dummy coil loads for the HEA or MEA wagons I've got. So we've got a couple of the old potash Bachmann USA, which aren't of the same quality of Bachmann Europe, shall we say. These are more of your sort of Hornby Railroad type things, which, you know, they serve their purpose. So I've got to weather these down and fade them out, I think. Basic details, not too worried. At the price they were, for like £14 for a brand new wagon, considering they're shipped all the way from the US and then still sold at that price, and they probably came from China to the US to where, who knows. Anyway, they're cheaper than the same sort of thing would be from Hornby, brand new. And in fact, these second hand on eBay, people are asking more, as I've already probably shown in the clip. So always pays to do your own work. Right, that's it for this week, I think, or this section, who knows.